Hello. Thank you for stopping by my channel, the Undifficult Bible. How is your day going? I hope it's a good one. Days can be funny things. We can have good ones and we can have bad ones. You just never know what a day is going to bring. But one thing we can know about days is that we have a limited number of them. Let me try and illustrate what I mean by days and how quickly they pass. Years ago, my wife and I were 18, both of us, and we were at a picnic at a beach in Hawaii, Nanakuli. And yes, Hawaiians have picnics. They're not all called luau's, okay? We don't go to all that trouble every time we go to the beach. We were at the beach and we were sitting on the blanket in the shade and we were listening to the radio. And a song came on talking about losing hair when you were 64 years old. And we both laughed. We said, 64? My goodness, that'll never happen to us. Well, fast forward to today, and here we are. We blew by 64. And that was 57 years ago for us. It's amazing how fast time goes. Thankfully, I didn't lose all my hair as the song suggested, but those days just passed by so quickly. They seemed to come slowly, but when they were gone, they were gone. And you need to consider that with your life. Let me ask you this. How many days do you think we have? Now, don't go looking it up. Off the top of your head, answer. Some of you say, oh, I don't know, 250,000, 500,000, a lot for sure. Well, in the Bible, in Psalms 90, verse 10, God, the one who gave us our days, answers that question. He says, the days of our years are 60 years and 10. That's 60, 60 and 10. That's 70. I'm pretty good at math. Anyway, we have 70 years to live. That's the average. Some live longer, some live shorter. 70 years is a long time, isn't it? At least it seems that way when you're young. When it passes, it doesn't seem so long. But 70 years does seem long. But let's break it down into a smaller chunk that we can understand and relate to better. How about months? A month goes by a lot faster than a year. How many months do you think we have? 70 years equates to 840 months. What about breaking it down even further into weeks? Now, a week is a very short period of time. Weeks pass very quickly. If you're a kid and you go to school, you just had Christmas vacation and you had 2 weeks off and they went like that, didn't they? Weeks pass very quickly, a lot faster than months, a lot faster than years. Well, we have only 3,640 weeks. Getting a little bit more significant now, isn't it? Now, let's break that down to days. How many days do you think 70 years equates to? It actually equates to 25,500 days. Wow. When you think about how quickly days go by, that doesn't seem like a lot of days at all. And let me put it in terms you might understand better. If you're 20 years old, you've already used up 7,000 of those days and only have 18,000 left. If you're 40, you've used up 14,000 of those days and only have about 11,000 left. If you're 60, you see where I'm going with this, you've already used up 22,000 of those days and only have about 3,000 left. And if you're 70 or older, you're living on borrowed time, like I am. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? What do we do with our lives? It makes you think about them. What have you done with your days? What do you plan to do with the ones you have left? Is it going to be something great? Is it going to be nothing at all? Well, the psalmist was concerned about that because later in verse 12, he said this, so teach us to number our days that we might apply our hearts unto wisdom. He wanted to use his days wisely and have them be productive for the Lord. How about you? How many days do you have left? How many have you used up? What will you do with them? Will you use them wisely? I certainly hope you will. I hope that every day you have left will be blessed and productive and fulfilling. Please stop by again